Alright, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Samak. Before I do anything, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. And with that, this is Brother Samak coming at you with another lesson. Lord will, this is edifying. So, uh, I came across this. I had to go into it, man, because it's speaking truth, man. Like, our women, starting with the so-called black women, man, wicked as hell. And you see, things dwindling down, seeing, that the black woman is not uh, um, the one to be messing with when it comes to dating and being in a relationship with, you know. And the best thing to do is just to stay away from the so-called black woman, man. And you see it in the world, man. No men is really trying to deal with black women, man. And black women are starting to, not even starting to see, they're seeing it, you know. They're proud as ever, thinking that they're all that, man, and just loud, obnoxious, all that stuff, man. And it's just not wise to be with a black woman, man. Keep them, nah, man. It's just not worth it, because they're not even wives anymore. They're not even women anymore, man. They're men, you know. But we're gonna get into it and see and make a couple points, and Lord will, this is edifying. Here we go. Turn this up a little bit. There you go.
Get mad at me for dating outside my race. But I was dating outside of my race because they were doing things better than my race.
Like,
Keep
define
one.
better.
My
Define
Spanish.
better.
Well, not better, because I know where she getting ready to go. Not better.
I know. You
See,
said they were doing things.
see right there, right there, right there. She trying to be like, oh no. You getting offended, man. You getting offended, and you need to chill the fuck out. That's why these women, again, these so-called black women can't be humble, man. You try to tell them to shut up, they don't shut up. That shows that what? That they don't have respect for the black man, man. You know? They can't, they just continuously run their mouth, man. It's ridiculous. And now he has to take back. Now he's kind of stepping back. Like, wait, not better, not better. Nah, brother. You meant better, bro. They're better. You know? When it comes to these other nations, the other nations got it intact when it comes to their women. You know, the women of the other nations, they got it together, man. You know? The Ishmaelite woman, she is a true woman, man. You know? You can see it. Humble, quiet, you know? The total opposite of what the so-called black woman has, man. You know, and the so-called Puerto Rican woman has, man. You know, uh, what's it? You got the Moabite woman, right? AKA the Chinese and Asian. You know, they're humble. They're women. You know, they're not masculine. You can see the difference, man. It's crazy.
Not better. Not better. I'm gonna change that.
I'm trying to save you for the,
I know
for the
you
people,
is.
for
That's
the
why I'm
culture.
saying not better for the culture.
There we go.
Right, not better. I was dating Puerto Rican, I was dating Dominican, I was dating African, I was dating all type of other races besides American black. Right? They were doing way more of what we expect we want our woman to do more than our American. Our American got real comfortable
Give me
with.
some examples.
Oh man, I mean, their mannerisms are different. Like even my Indian one was from Syria, one of them countries over there, right? I didn't have to really say much to do and be treated like a king. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times with our own American black, they expect so much of us and what we're supposed to do. Like things like if we go out and eat and we just have a nice dinner, we can go anywhere and eat and get a nice dinner. It had to be Ruth Chris, or it had to be this, that, or it had to be this, that. They then I get somebody that's just as fine, a Cuban or Colombian. They don't care about nothing. They care about you and your household. Even though they still care about the money, but it's not about the money. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a difference. Not better, but sometimes we get tired of revering, Birkin bags, sushi.
Do you think that's fair? Because I feel like there's a certain type of woman that
Right.
does demand that. And
Right.
to me, I think it depends on the bait you're using and where you're looking.
Bullshit, man. Listen. you gotta understand that I'll say this as a black man, as a Puerto Rican man, we like what we like, and it's just what it is. We all, I'll say, as far as not even like what we like, more like we are all generally the same. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, I'll say when it comes to the black woman as a race, as a specific, the whole, the whole nine, man. They are all wicked as hell. It's no point of saying, "Oh, there's some black women that are," and there probably is some. But guess what? I don't go off of possibilities. I go off of probabilities. So it is probable. Just because it might be possible, it's not probable. So uh when it's like 90% of black women more than likely will do you dirty and be loud and ghetto and everything like that, but the 10% of them isn't, and they're gonna actually treat you good and everything like that. I'd rather just stay away from it. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You wouldn't jump off of a plane if it was a 90% chance that you would fall and the parachute won't work. You wouldn't do it. So again, I'm telling you this, that it is not wise for a man to even go for a black woman, because it's just all fucked up, man. They're all messed up. And I blame the mothers, man. The mothers of the mothers, man. You know? And this lady right here on my right, with the white shirt, and yeah, she's saying that she's 40 and da da da, and if you're mind you, and these are the one that right here in the white. She says she's 40. She's the reason. Their generation is the reason why our women are messed up. There's children raising children. Okay, the 40-year-olds that's trying to still stay young and not grow up. You know, just and they still want to just be, still think that they still got it, just and just single, trying to go after this man, this man, this man, when they're 40. You know, stop, man. And just be an example for the young women coming up, man. But you can't even be an example. you know it's sad, man. But yeah, as far as, if you're like, I would say like 45 and younger, I would say 45 to the 30s. Yeah, that's like within the same bracket in my opinion, man. You messed up everything. You're the ones that messed it up, man. Being hard on the so-called black man, and the Puerto Rican man, the Dominican man, the so-called, Native American man. All, it's messed up, man. So it's just it's wild. But hey, this is part of the curses, man. You know, the fact that we're going through this, even with our women, man. You know.
If you're gonna go get a model from Instagram that got the BBL, the snatched in stomach, and has all the things that check off money hungry and surface, you're gonna get that. If you're gonna meet a girl and through different ways and ask different questions, you're gonna find that out a lot earlier on that what's important to her.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just talking about, even if you look on just a regular dating app and just look at what a woman may state that she requires. I'm saying these things because it feels as if social media again is the barometer, okay, and it's the comparison, and when you're comparing yourself to all these other women, and of course, even with the BBLs, because I'm like, that's fine.
But
It's not fine. And that's in man, let me tell you something. That BBL bull crap, that gotta go, man. I hate seeing that when I go out, man. And the only ones that really are getting it is our women, man. And that's another reason why we the black woman is not the way, man. And I'll say even the so-called Puerto Rican woman, definitely not the way, because again they getting fake butts, fake titties, fake hair, but they want to be classified as a real woman. That does not make sense, you know. Rather do that. I rather get someone that is all real, you know, that will be a lady when she 100% and not be a lady 1 minute and then switch up and now she's a whole dude. Nah, man, that's not how it works. You know, I don't want no switch ups. I want the whole thing. I'm a man 24/7. So I want a woman that's a woman 24/7. That's just what it is. So therefore, yeah, man, forget all that fake stuff, man. That's why again, we're not dealing with these type of women, man. It's not wise, you know? If anything, hey, that's if anything, don't even have a woman, you know, if you can, you know, if you have the strength to, you know, but if anything, hey, I'll say this. Majority of these women are recreational use only, man. That's it. They're only good for one thing, you know. That's to top you off and just to make you feel good, happy time. That's it, man. You know, happy ending. That's it. You just do that and keep it pushing, man. You know, don't get intimate with any of these girls, man. When it comes to the black woman, man, and the so-called Puerto Rican woman. F that bull crap, the BBLs, man.
What's BBL? I'm sorry.
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, okay.
And there's no shade to women that have
No,
them. I'm just
I was
saying.
wondering. I was waiting for it too. I'm like, excuse me.
And there's no shade to everyone that has them.
No,
I'm just saying, if you're going by just surface things and that's who you're going afterwards, then guess what? She got run
She knew what that was, man. Like, come on, man.
in the pockets.
No, and I'm not, and I want to get your thoughts, Doc, and as well, Amy, as a woman dating or even considering, I think that a lot of times, you know, we do value women, but when you talk about black relationships, I think we all come with some baggage. All right. Now, some of us have some baggage that's not gonna fit in the overhead compartment, and some of us have some baggage that you're gonna have to pay a whole lot more for to get on this flight, right? But the reality of it is that's just who we are, and I'm talking about historic. Like if you're talking about being enslaved, where we were and how we engage each other, there's a lot of elements there. But it can be a little difficult because women have expectations in 2021 that they're watching, and they're very material expectations. I agree with you, Claudia, but I'm simply saying that,
Not all of them are material.
and I'm not trying to generalize.
It's just
women.
most of the time it's pointing to American women are more material.
It's an America and a society.
Let's bring spirit into this.
And I gave you the space to even edit the better part, right? So and I'm with you on that. But let's say this because you guys both tie in two really important pieces, right? You talk about women who are not African American women, and you talk about the experience and what is the influence here. You mentioned social media, but what you're really missing here is the piece that you talk about, the enslavement part. The culture and the trauma that African American men and women and children have faced in this country is like unlike any other group. And so when we talk about trauma, what we know is that Black people have a lot of unprocessed trauma. We have a lot of hurt.
Listen to me. And it's even like it's pretty surprising coming from me, but it's like, you know, our people always want to play the victim and not just be like, yo, it was me, I messed up. You know, I messed up. They want to be going to say about trauma. Like, that happened years ago, like hundreds of years ago, you know? Of course, I'll say, like You can't use that as an excuse on why you are the way that you are, man. You know, you can't use that, man. It's you, and then mind you, that her in particular and her generation, everything like that. When it comes down to it, 40s, 30, early 40s, late 30s, around there. They were selfish, man. They're selfish. They're free. They're children themselves. It was you. You messed up. You know. Now women are more single than ever, and when it comes to, I'm just speaking on behalf of my people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, it's specifically the so-called blacks, man. Okay, because just messed up, man. Just like as far as like the whole thing, man, the mindset, especially especially these women, they're all messed up in the head, you know, they don't understand, they don't know what's right and what's wrong. That's majority of our people, you know. It's sad, man. They don't know what is good and what is not good, you know. I kind of want to get a scripture real quick. What's that? Jeremiah 4:22. It says, wait, yep, it's Jeremiah chapter 4 and I'll start verse 21. It says, "How long shall I hear this? Shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet?" So the trumpet is who? The prophets, man, going on highways and byways, or telling our people to come back to their heritage and do what's right. Come back to the right way, the old paths, as the scriptures say. You know, it says, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are Sodom's children." Sadish meaning stupid. You are stupid, and majority of our people are stupid, man. They don't know they wouldn't know what's right if it hit them upside the head, man. Literally. So because again, the reason why I'm saying that, they don't know what right is if it hit them upside the head. If say like this, my dad, if I do something that is bad and my dad smacks you upside the head, boom, that's love. You understand that that's love. Here it is. Our people just mistakenly think that like chastening is a bad thing. You know, the scriptures say that was it that the Lord chastens who He loves, man. He's hard on who He loves. You know, if I'm telling you, hey, you're going the wrong way, why would you hate me for it? That's our people. You know, again, they wouldn't know what right is if it hit them upside the head, man. And it's sad. It says they are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do what? To do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. They have no knowledge, man, of doing good, man. You know, all they know is just to do bad. And I'll say this, it all started with Esau, man. The so-called white man, man. You know, it started with him. Seeing how they did things, right? Now we started to take on that type of spirit, you know, and that just messed everything up, man. And then the whole agenda was to what? Mess up the what was it? To mess up the relationship between the so-called black man, the so-called, I should say, the Israelite man, you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, and then and the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American women, you know, really the so-called black man, you know, because it was really, yeah, you could really see it in them, you know, on a major scale. So it's just sad, man, you know, that really happened, man. You know, they were trying to separate that and make conflict in a home. You know, and they succeeded. And it's just like, dang, man, it's just messed up. You know. But yeah, wise to do evil and to do good, they have no understanding. No knowledge of it. You know. That's why we're all messed up. But here it is, the so-called black man. At least I could say, at least I could say the so-called black man has it together, man, when it comes to certain things, you know. But the black woman, nah, she has nothing together, man. She's lazy. She's again, she's the main person pushing that independent bull crap, man. Saying I don't need a man, you know. That's why we don't mess with you because you're masculine. You say you don't need a man. You're the main one that's saying it, you know. So we're gonna stay away from that, you know.
Hurt. We have a lot of harm, not just back then, but right now on the daily, right? And so one of the things that we talk about as professionals within my profession is we talk about how trauma impacts people. And so we love to say, Resma Minikim, one of my favorite colleagues, he says that trauma decontextualized within a person looks like personality. And that trauma decontextualized within a family looks like family traits. And that trauma decontextualized within a people looks like culture. Right? And so when you talk about how African American women present and what they need as it relates to security and finances and the finer things in life, and to look a certain way and to want a certain thing from their man and to have certain expectations, it's because of the trauma that we are still trying to survive. And when we talk about feeling beautiful and the BBLs and the Birkin bags and the wanting the nice things and wanting their men to come with a certain level of care and a certain level of treatment and expectation, we are trying to connect. We are trying to heal with you. We are trying to build with you. But there's so much hurt and trauma that we all have that we don't talk about, that we don't even understand within ourselves, so that we can't find who we're compatible with. Because who we're compatible with is traumatized versions of ourselves.
Spirit, do you think that women and men, women that seek the materialistic things, items, the tangible things, and men that just seek the women for the aesthetics, do you think those are people that kind of just gave up on love and they're just like going for, all right, well, at least I can see this, I can grab onto this?
No, I think it's science. If you really want to know, we are part of the animal kingdom like anything else. And so what the male species chooses is the thing that's biologically beautiful, because what it suggests from a DNA perspective is you're likely to bear my offspring and they will do well. It's survival of the fittest. And what the female species chooses is the male offspring that can provide the most security, because you're going to be able to protect me and our offspring and raise us, and we will do well.
So we're not gold diggers, it's just science.
It's literally biology. It is literally biology.
We
When you
have our
see,
own different.
listen, when you see the brothers out there with the rims and the flash and the money and the gold, they're no different than the male peacock that's showing his whole big pretty feathers. Look at me, look at me. And when you see the women that go, show me what you got, show me what you're working with, it's no different than the frog that ribbits the loudest, or the bird that chirps the loudest.
So what do you call a man that's just been providing, that doesn't ask for nothing? What do you call the guys like me who we don't ask for anything?
Oh, but you do.
How?
You may not ask it with your words, but your expectation is there. So when you say, I need that woman that loves me, I need that woman that has my back, so I don't have to say, hey, is that bacon and eggs there? Hey,
Okay,
are those clothes in the drawer?
Not cash money.
So when we talk about compatibility, right, one of the things that I love to say, an acronym that I use, is rises. That some relationships rise, some fall. You want one that rises.
That's practical. But when it comes down to it, man, our women are just out of whack, man. And there's no point of even trying to get with the so-called black women, man, because it's just gone. Just that we have to. And I think men, even you don't even have to be in the truth to realize that the black woman is wicked as hell, man. Because you see it, you see it throughout all these different podcasts, and even in your daily life when you go out and you do talk to people, man. You don't see a black so-called black man with a black woman. You don't, you know. If you do, if you well, I'll say this, yeah, man, I don't know, man, but I'll get a couple scriptures real quick. Let me see something real quick. Hold up. All right. So this is Titus. Yeah, you have to be specific when it comes. See, that's what I'm saying. Teach the young. All right, that's why. But I knew it was teach the young. I just said teach the younger, but teach the young. Okay. Let me see. I'll read a verse up. Is verse 1. Titus 2:1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. And I'll say this, all that, man, is good, man. Being sober, vigilant, being circumspect. You gotta look, you gotta be alert, sound faith, charity, helping out others, right? And most importantly, patience, man. You need a lot of patience, man, especially when it comes to being in this world, man, and I'll say being in this truth, man. Being in this truth, man, is much patience, because you can't just like you will learn patience when it comes down to it, man. Waiting for something, and you praying to the Lord. Hey, when you pray to the Lord about something and to get you out of something, or you need, or whatever your wants and needs is, you wait upon the Lord, and that's being patient, right? You're in trouble, you pray to the Lord, and you be patient, because it'll come. You just have to believe, and hey, like it says, have faith. It says the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as cometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving to much wine, teachers of good things. Because here it is, yeah, a woman could teach the younger. That's the point. The woman cannot teach a man. You know what I mean? When it comes to teaching, a woman is not supposed to teach. When it comes down to preaching out there, having a voice, no, man. You're supposed to keep silent, But it says, yeah, so teachers of good things, and not, being an example, man. Just like I said, you're being an example to the younger, man. So that way they'll be good wives, man. And not saying like, oh, yeah, listen, listen, girl, you do not need a man. You need to, provide for yourself, and this, that, and the other. Like, I get it. I get that, when it comes down to it, preparing your daughter, for the world, because there is some bum ass, N-words out there, man, and I definitely understand it. But don't say that she does not need a man. You know what I mean? Because she does. Because it's gonna get rough out here, man. And these women are gonna see it very soon. Because if you continuously put in their heads you don't need a man, you can do it on your own, you're just deceiving her. You're just showing her, you're just setting her up for failure, It says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husband, right? To love their husbands, to love their children. That's the point, man. To love their husbands. And the definition of love is an action, man. If you love a person, you will do what that person says. Just like Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ, said, if you love me, keep my commandments. you know? So therefore, if you love your husband, you do what he says. Hey, do what he commands, you know? Hey, do this for me, do that for me, you know, do these things. Because don't be like, and this is what I'm saying too. I'll say me for instance, if I'm dating a chick and I'm telling her, hey, do this for me. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing way more than you anyway, because I'm the man. I'm supposed to be protecting and providing for you. So you have to give me that respect to because I'm doing all these other things. So if I was to tell you to do something, you do it. No question, no question, no nothing. You know, but that's the thing, man. People, no, our women don't have respect. You know, if in order for a woman to truly love you, she has to respect you first. You know, and I learned that. I learned that the hard way. I say that. You know, but you know, the Wadi Halabashim Yahushai, that you know, I went through certain things and I'm in this truth, man, and I know what's right and what's wrong. I know what true love is. You know, when a woman truly respects you and does what you say, that shows that woman truly does love you. You know, it's respect. It says to be discreet. You see that? Discreet. What does discreet mean? Let me see if there's anything with discreet in this real quick. Discreet. It says of a sound mind, sane. See that? Sane. In one's sense, curbing one's desires, impulse, self-controlled, temperate, discreet. Yeah, I mean, hey, when it comes down to it, yeah, man, being sane, you know, not being crazy, being loud, everything like that, you know, no need for that, man. It says chaste. It says keepers at home, not going out a lot, doing the utmost, you know, just go. Why I would not want to be with a girl that's out a lot. That's a red flag to me. You know what I mean? And if she does go out, she's going out with me. You know what I mean? I want a woman that is at home. You know? It says, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. That's the point, man. So when it comes down to these women, man, they're not any of this, man. You know, they're not obedient to the husband. They don't. When the husband says, you know, why is it that I refuse to have a woman tell me what to do in my own house, man? You know, as far as you know, if I no heck no, man, that is not. That's I'm the one sleeping on the couch and she's sleeping in my room in my bed. No, that don't make no damn sense. I'm paying the bills and she. Nah. This is what I'm saying. This is why this place has to be destroyed, man. I can't deal, you know. But yeah, man, it's just sad, man. How our women are really just gone. But hey, that's just how it's supposed to be anyway, man. That's why the Lord needs to destroy this place and is going to destroy this place. One of the many reasons why, you know. But I don't want to be long-winded. I pray that you've been edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. And with that I say, Shalom.